That didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was looking to break some rules here today. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Well, anyway, welcome to the London session live stream. This is your host Connor Abrams, and wow, Friday again. These Fridays keep coming faster and faster. Anyway, so first day of the month. Sheesh. Things are moving here already. So starting here on the monthly. Okay, let's just check news. I think we're in the clear this morning. Alright, yeah. No, sorry, that's next week. Morning, Ian. Welcome back. Let's see. News today. Nothing. USD news at 4. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so starting on the monthly, we've already pushed down quite a bit here on gold. No top wick on this daily candle. Wow, we already broke monthly lows last month, which I guess means we could potentially now fill that previous monthly wick right there. Moving into 1788. Let's have a look here at the daily. Yeah, okay, so we closed below daily support here. Now that's going to be key. That's great, but now the issue is, look how far we've pushed down already, and we've got no top wick. So we could continue to push down, but yeah, with no top wick, we could just pull back at any point, create that top wick. So on gold, really I'm waiting for a pullback here. You know, you may form a lower time frame support to move up, but taking buys, hey, bad idea. Taking sells right now, 50-50. So I'm not going to stick around for 50-50. Morning, Chard. I think this thing is well on its way to 1788. But what can you do here? We've got no top wick on the daily. Potentially it does look good to drive down. Let's see. Got a 4-hour support right over here. Sheesh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Looks like your hourly will close below this 4-hour support, and there's clearly volume in the market today. So if we do close below the support, potentially a wick up here on the next candle to then drive down to support. Here we go, 8 o'clock candle. May just sit here and watch this play out. In all honesty, I'm not excited that the daily has no top wick. I feel like with London session potentially we could drive up, get that pullback, and create the high for the day at least, to then potentially drive further down. Right now though, you know, it very well could continue down, but in a situation like this it's safer to wait for a resistance to form. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for a pullback here. In theory we should pull back to about 1808, because your daily candle is sitting right below that level. We've got no top wick. So if this daily candle does come back up, create a top wick, where there's a top wick going to form? At least 1808. potentially even higher. But we've pulled back, we've pulled down so much already. Of course, there's always a chance we don't even create a top wick on the daily. It's not a chance I'm going to take. It's a Friday. I think it's been a decent week. It's definitely been a good month. So I want to start the new month off correctly. Let's have a look at GJ. GJ monthly candle, same story here. No top wick. But the thing is, on GJ we are bullish. So we are pulling down in the correct direction here to potentially take bars as we move up and create that top wick. Whereas gold, to take bars as we move up and create that top wick, is trading against the trend. Here on GJ, it makes sense if we form a lower time frame support to buy off of those levels. So let's look here. Monthly time frame. You know, looking to the left, there is pretty much clean traffic. Okay, we've got these wicks that reacted to this level right here. So I'm expecting this monthly candle to drive up into that level and fill these previous monthly wicks at 167,600. If we break that level, then there is more clean traffic. So it could be a very bullish month, or maybe next month. Okay, GJ. Let's look at on the daily. Yeah, it's tricky on the daily. We close below support. So from the daily, okay, from the daily, I guess you could say that we are bearish. But the same story as gold. We've pushed down so much. So what's gonna happen here? I'd want to see a pullback to get involved in sales, and I'm not too sure about bars right now. So honestly, I think we just need to wait here. Need to wait it out. I mean, if you're looking here on like an hourly, let's say, there's just no structure. There's no structure, just straight line. We need a pullback. We need a resistance to form to move back down to support, or break below support to then move and create a new low. Same story with gold really. Created a minor resistance right over here, but it's tricky. Definitely want to see a deeper pullback, and that potentially could come in London session. So let's see. Let's wait and see. It's a tough one. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Or not so happy Friday. Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, as a trader, Friday's not exactly the best day. I suppose if you enjoy what you do in general, like, Friday is just not a good day. All of that comes to an end. But you gotta have hobbies and that to keep yourself busy in your free time. Yeah, we are pulling back on gold. Just need to see us pull back a bit more, form a resistance, so that will take a while. Potentially have to wait for London Open here. Typing skills are getting better. GJ. GJ's created a bit of a support here on this 4-hour level looking left. Now, at some point this price is going to have to retrace. There's no top wick on the daily candle. But it feels so wrong to just buy this, right over here. Obviously, if I were looking to buy, gonna be a little bit more patient, but we have this nice bullish closure rejection kind of vibe right over here. Current candle's wick down, back into the support, got no top wick, so it's about to flip bullish. Let's see here on a 15 minute. Alright, here on a 15 minute you have a resistance, so potentially a closure above that resistance to move back up and correct some of this move down. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Obviously, right now this will be a counter trend trade, because clearly you can see we are bearish. So I think let's just keep an eye on GJ for now, and we'll see if we get some confirmation here to move up. Looking left, the level we're tapping into right now is also this daily resistance area. Also the monthly level here is quite close. So yeah, it would make sense for the monthly to tap into, you know, 163, 250 to then potentially form support and then move up. If we do get involved in buys here, trade management will be quite aggressive, obviously, because we are trading counter trend here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna want to move stops to break even, you know, as we, I don't know, let's say we get a bar above this resistance. Might want to move stops to break even as we fill that wick to the left, this 15-minute wick right over here. Thanks to everybody joining. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. And there is a Discord group. Just created the Discord group yesterday, so it's a work in progress, but I think it's a nice place to have, you know, just some sort of communication between us, where I can keep you guys updated on trades. Often leave runners here on the stream, so you know it will be nice to be able to keep you up to date with how I'm managing those runners after the stream. I'll never leave the stream and just leave you guys in a trade. You know, I'll always have stops at break even before I leave the stream. Potentially have secured some profit, something like that. But it will be much better to be able to communicate, you know, afterwards. I'd put it on my Instagram story, but I don't think everybody here follows me on Instagram, so you can do that as well. Yeah, I always manage the trade before I leave the stream. I'll never leave you guys in the dark. Sheesh, new month. 510 pips last month. It's a crazy month. I mean, had a losing week even. This is transparency. But all in all, yeah, can't complain. Ups and downs. Only getting better. Nico, do you wanna hop on Discord? Jared. Oh shit. Yeah, like a live chat. Well, actually, I think let me plan it a bit better, because I don't want to be messing around trying to get Discord up here on the stream. Discord always gives me problems trying to open it up. So Elon needs to buy Escom. That's what he needs to do. We actually need to make like a partition or something for Elon Musk to buy Escom. They'll probably have a hit on you, but saving the country. Oh wait, Jared, let's do it next week. The thing is, my Discord gives problems setting up, man. I don't want to be messing around here in the stream. The thing is, Elon Musk is from South Africa. This is his home. He needs to remember his roots. Hey? Look at Adolf speaking Afrikaans. Môre, hoe gaan dit? No, I'm not gonna act like I can speak Afrikaans. Or is that German? My bad. Eskom is in charge of the electricity in South Africa, and they're really shit at it. There's actually a whole lot of like private power producers in South Africa, but Eskom has like a monopoly on the whole thing. So that's my understanding of it. So we just have to struggle, because some guys are greedy. Yeah, you need some sort of UPS or inverter or something. That's what I'm running off now, so just hold thumbs that it doesn't die before 9 o'clock, before the power comes on. Otherwise I won't have Wi-Fi or a computer, so hold thumbs, boys. Got 40 minutes here. It's not just 40 minutes to London Open, it's 40 minutes to electricity. Okay, so yeah, your 30 minute here, we had this bullish engulfing candle. Your new 30-minute wick down into the support area. We're pushing up now, so let's see if we close above resistance here to potentially move up. Got very clean traffic, moving back up to 164, 100. Makes sense. Ah, shot Jared. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for the support. It's nice to see you guys here. Nico, nice to see you here this morning. No more Asian session. Okay, we got some time. Let's look at something else for interest's sake. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. New monthly time frame. Jeez. Check how this monthly's wicked up on Bitcoin already. Casual 1000 pips, and it's down like another 500 now. You had a fake out of this level right here to potentially move back down to support. Yeah, looking at a monthly, you know, you should fill this wick, and then look at this candle right here. Should basically mirror that candle. So you're gonna have one big candle going all the way down there. Monthly target on Bitcoin would be 13,782. Wow. Let's look at Nasdaq. I still believe Nas could potentially retest pre-COVID highs. Not sure when. Yeah, Ian made a beautiful post yesterday. Thanks, Ian. That was really cool, man. Gold could continue to drive down here. Look at the 30-minute strong 30-minute previous candle, and then we've wicked up now. Looks like we might just flip here and drive down to fill this wick. There's your flip on gold. Sheesh. Nice resistance formed on a 15-minute. Yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, we use the Forex chat, Nico, that we have already. Let's see something here. Let's see another broker. Let's see if this daily has a top wick. Ooh, it does. And that makes it a completely different story. Okay, let's see how this 30-minute candle closes. Could potentially have a trade on our hands here. I'd normally want to wait for London open, but you know, when there's volume, that's when you want to take advantage of movement. And there's clearly volume here. Price is clearly pushing. I reckon if we get a little bit of a wick up here, let's see. I want to see us wick back up into 1798. Maybe a little bit higher, and then yeah, on the break of the lows, this candle's gone bullish. So I'll stop on the break of the lows to fill the wick, but let's just see how this candle closes. Let's see how the new one opens. Okay, well, your 15-minute was bearish. Bearish 15 minutes, that looks good. Let's just see GJ quick. Okay, we didn't close above resistance here. Can't do anything there. You're talking cock, Nico. Yo, 0.01. Now you're talking even more cock. Okay, well, you can see this candle did tap into 1798. Looks like we're about to break the low. Yeah. We could drive down here, but no trade for me just yet. Hourly still looks good to drive down. You know, maybe we drive down before London, and then London we pull back. So let's see if we can take advantage of this before 9 o'clock. I just need to see some sort of confirmation here. Obviously we've broken the lows, but I'm not comfortable to get in right now. I'm looking at the 5 minute. Got a support right over here. Your previous 5 minute rejected that support. So let's see if we close below this level now in this 5 minute to potentially drive down. Stops will be above the highs right over here. We'll go break even as we move into the support. Okay, if I get involved here, it's going to be market execution. Looking to see if this 5 minute closes below this support here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this candle will wake up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take a sell right here. Stop loss is going to be above these highs at 1800 on the dot, or 1800, 100. Obviously we're going to target the higher time frame levels here. We've closed below daily support, looking to move into our monthly target, I guess, which is the monthly wick here at 1788. First target is at 1792, 1792 900. And looking to go break even at 1795 580. This support right over here. Shite. I don't know what happened there, sorry about that. So far so good. I just don't really like this support on the 15 minute. Looks like we're about to tap into that level. Just about did. On my broker, stop loss is at 1800 flat. Got involved at 1797,17. Yeah, Ian, I think that is a good. Pretty good. I went I did 10k and I was just throwing like 1-2 lots, but it's a bit much. It is a bit much. I think it's better to be consistent on those smaller lots. Yeah, I think 0.50 is good. It's really good for 10k. That's like a sweet spot. Like you're not over risking, but you can actually make something. A 0.2, 0.1, yeah, it's pretty slow. Chamara. Yes, this is the gold market. Currently up about 5 pips. Wow. A whole 5 pips, guys. This is amazing. It's moving so slowly here. I don't know, I was expecting a bit more volume. We've got 20 minutes until London Open. Come on, let's see if we can push into the support. Get stops at break even. Potentially close half. Can't believe you're back into the 1700s here on gold. But I think it's been a long time coming. If this 15-minute candle closes respecting the support, so if we close above this support here, I'm gonna just close full. I'm not gonna take any chances here. London Open's coming up soon, and we may see a pullback. So far so good. You know, it looks ideal. The entry looks ideal. Everything looks good here. Got very clean traffic to the left. There's a very high probability we move into 1792, 1793. But we need to also manage risk here. First day of the month. So I want to just be doing the right things. Regardless of how good a trade looks, you know, at the end of the day, it's just another trade. One trade's not going to change your life. This FFF trader guy. 2 minutes. Okay, right now we are above the 15-minute support, and we're going to close in a minute and a half here. So we need to push down a little bit, otherwise I'll be closing. You can manage the trade however you would like. 50 seconds. Okay, it doesn't look like we'll push back down below that 15-minute support. About to close here. Oh, let's go. Come on. Okay, well, 5-minute pushed up and clearly rejected this previous support here. 15 minutes opened up with no top wick. I mean, no bottom wick. Let's just give it a second here. Okay, so we've got the high of the 15-minute candle now. We've created a top wick. And we flipped bearish. At this point, if we move back up and break that high, we'll be around break even. And at that point, I'll be able to manage risk. I'll check the chat now, guys. Sorry, just focusing on this trade here. Right, I'm gonna close half right over here. Just over break even. Closed off at like negative, not even 2 pips, so nice risk management. about 3 pips. Yeah, not looking too nice. You see, the thing is, this 15-minute closed respecting support. So that now means that price is stuck in this range. Closed half here already, so let's see, let's give this thing a chance. We've obviously got this 15-minute resistance right over here. We've tapped into that level now. And that's potentially your high for... No, my bad. I was going to say maybe that's the high for the 30-minute candle, but yeah. Look here on a 5-minute. We had the same story earlier on where we created this high and then we failed to close below support. We had this push down, failed to close below support. We had a little bit of a push up and then price dropped. Obviously we can't bet that that will happen again, but obviously on a 15-minute we do have a resistance formed. We are in a downtrend. We've got volume here, so there is still potential to drive down. Looks like we're respecting this resistance. If you haven't closed half, just keep in mind London Open is coming up in 10 minutes, so you just want to manage your risk. 7 minutes here looks like your 15-minute might flip bearish. And if we flip bearish, then obviously, it's going to start to look a little bit better, but we just need to see if we break this previous candle wick, and then we'll most likely fill this wick and move stops to break even. You can see the time frame I'm on here on the top left, currently on a 15-minute time frame. Come on, let's break that low. That wick up is fine. We've collected liquidity now to then drive down. Come on. Hear this guy. Yes, this is gold. Gold market. Closed bearish on a 5-minute, but would it be nice if we could close below this support? Alright, well, we've only got 3 minutes left and we're moving back up, so I think if we break this high right over here, I'm gonna close full. Okay guys, I'm gonna close full right here. I may try again just after London Open. So closed half just above break even, about 3 pips, closed full at 10 pips, so well managed. Shouldn't have lost too much there. I lost 0.01%. It's nothing. Potentially we could get a fake out of this resistance right over here. So there's your 4-hour level. Got a level right over here. And then my hourly is bullish. So the fact that we're closing bullish on the hourly means that we potentially have now formed a support right over here. And you know, looking at the way we've dropped off here, London Open, now we could potentially drive up, you know, pull back here. But obviously there is volume and we are moving down, so if we do, you know, maybe break this previous hourly low, price could potentially continue down to 17.92. Pretty weak bullish candle here on the 30 minute, so that could potentially be resistance. GJ looks like it'll keep moving down here, but right at support, so nothing to do. We could potentially move down full this week. Nice range. Close below this most recent support, so it makes sense to drive down here on GJ. But to me it's right at that support that I've marked up, so I'm not too eager to jump in on that. But it looks like it should move down here. Didn't really analyze to take that sell, so, or plan to take that sell, so I'm not gonna just hop in impulsively, but it looks really good to drive down. Rather gonna focus here on gold, so let's see maybe if we close below this support. Tell him, Ian, tell him. Come on, man. Look, we could retrace on gold, we could move up for a short period of time here, but to even think we are bullish, I just don't know where you would get that idea. Every time frame is bearish right now. Okay, your hourly close bullish, but there's clearly volume to the downside here, so you could, you know, like I say, potentially if we break that previous hourly low, then continue moving down here. This is a very clean Range looking left. It would just be really cowboy to even think of taking buys right now on the retracement. Jared, good one. Yeah, I posted a meme on my story this morning on Instagram. Like, just a meme, like a general meme. And I just put the link for the Discord channel. I was just promoting the Discord channel, but I thought, like, let me just spice it up. So I put a trading meme. Yo, I thought about putting a crypto meme. Crypto boys. Can make some real money here. So yeah, if we drive, we drive. Let's wait for maybe a 15-minute closure here below this support. Right now we're moving though. I'd like to see us maybe close right there, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think this guy is trolling me. Tomorrow I'm releasing a beginner's course today. If you'd like to learn more about Forex or trading, go have a look at that. The link is in the bio of the channel. The site will be going live later today. You can learn all about support and resistance, candlesticks, pips, lot sizes, bullish, bearish. You can learn about the gold market. All that good stuff. Don't worry, I got you. but I'm not teaching about pips on the stream. Sorry, bro. I said yesterday I would be patient with you guys, but I mean, really, like, I draw up the resistance level every day. I draw a resistance, I draw a support. I say numerous times, yeah, we have a resistance at this level. And you ask me, what's resistance level? Nah, bruv. Not happening. Broken that previous hourly low. As you can see, we are now filling this wick. Sheesh, well done, Ian. Yeah, I mean, if you guys stayed in the original trade, you would have had a winning trade right now. And you should be in a good position here to potentially get to break even. Yeah, we're close below that support on the 5 minute. Obviously, hourly's broken the previous hourly low. Could potentially move down here, but I'm not going to play with the 5 minute entry. Got 5 more minutes to the 15 minute closure. If I miss the trade, I miss the trade. If you're still in the original trade, good time to have stops at break even. Broken that low there. Could even secure partials. Should be at about 20 pips from that original trade. So yeah, maybe close half, put stops at break even. If you did stay in the gold cells, well done. I mean, it made sense. This wasn't going to risk it at London Open. First day of the month as well. Sheesh. There you go. Well, I think that's the move on gold, guys. Yeah, I don't see us pulling back too much more now in our session. And the way it's driving down here, it's going to be tricky to take more sells. Potentially. Let's see. Potentially a closure below support here, but I'd want to see that on a 30 minute. So we might have more sells below 1892. We just gotta wait for a setup here. Sheesh. Ian is letting loose today. But really, like, I mean, how's anyone gonna help you if you can't help yourself? What do you need? Everything is here. So yeah, if you're feeling a bit of FOMO after seeing that move drop there, you know, just be patient. You gotta wait for a new confirmation here. $15 on GJ closed below support, but the candle had no top wick, so wouldn't have had a trade there anyway. Okay, so we're just waiting for 9:30 now. Need to see if anything lines up. But really, I mean, gee. It's a big move down this. If this 30-minute could retrace, you know, back to 1796, let's say, then your next 30-minute drives up, get a nice top wick, and then flips bearish again, we could potentially fill the wick that this candle leaves behind. That may be something to look at, but right now there's just so much volume here to the downside. I feel like this could potentially just drive all the way down through to 1788. We obviously reacted to this support looking left at 1792. So I'm not going to take a sell, you know, right above the support. Need price to close below or for us to retrace. That's all I can do. Nice to see some volume here. I mean, I wonder if this will carry on through the month. Yeah, GJ on the weekly definitely looks like we're gonna move down here quite a bit. Potentially to fill this wick, maybe down to support here. So I think next week, obviously we've got a daily support right over here, which we need to probably close below to continue down to the weekly support. But I think next week we're going to be quite bullish on bearish on GJ. Maybe Monday we retrace this move here and form a resistance or like a top wick for the week to then drive down. So there could be some volume on Monday as well. This move right here was sheesh. Hectic. 200 pips on GJ. I don't even think gold moved 200 pips. Let's see. $150. So yeah, GJ is moving wild here today. Right now your 30-minute is retracing, just how I would have liked. So looks like we may potentially have a wick to fill here on the next candle. We've got 6.5 minutes, and then I want to see the new 30-minute candle. If we close with a nice bottom wick here, potentially on the new 30-minute, we wick up into this area. You can see you got a 30-minute support right there, and your 15-minute support here. So potentially, where is this thing? Potentially we see a wick up on the new candle, and then for us to drive down and continue this bearish momentum. $17955. Oh, that previous support. I'd rather want to see it wick up into the 30-minute or 15-minute, but look at this. Look at this retracement. Sheesh. $30-minute on GJ, same story, closing below support with a wick to fill. The issue is here, looks like we would be selling against this rejection candle. Gold also 15-minute Quite a strong bullish candle here. It looks like we've already tapped into that level, so potentially the wick on the new 30-minute might not be as steep as I wanted it to be. So you can see the level I marked up. As price moved into that level and tapped into it, we've reacted now. There's a reason I mark up these levels. Two minutes. Let's see. GJ. Yeah, GJ looks like it's gonna respect the support here. Nice rejection candle there. Potentially could move back up to resistance. And then a closure above resistance. Then obviously you've got that potential to drive up and correct some of this move from Asian session, which I spoke about earlier in the stream. Of course your 30-minute is still very bearish here, but looking left, we are at this 4-hour level and we've pushed down a lot here, so we could definitely retrace. Freaky Friday. Potentially no more trades here today, guys. I don't know. It's moving crazy. So it looks like we're going to close above this 15-minute support. And 30 minutes. You've also got a support here on the 30-minute. We did close bearish. Obviously you have a resistance right up here now. So possibly if we wake up on this 30-minute, we still have that same idea. I'm just not as confident now since we closed on the support level. Plus we've got this huge wick rejection. So I'm not just gonna sit here and hope that we fold this wick. I would have preferred to see a closure below support here. So no trade for me. So this idea of waiting for a pullback and resistance to form comes back into the picture now. We just need to see maybe a deeper pullback here, potentially like a fake out of this 15-minute level to drive further up. Form resistance, come back and fill this wick. GJ 30 minutes. Close below support here. Okay, not too bad. Still potentially looking at bars above this resistance at 163,800. So we'll see how we close at 10 o'clock. Right now, we did close below support. So yeah, this could just potentially be a wick up on this 30 minutes to then drive down, flip bearish, fill this wick, move to the next support. So yeah, we could potentially still flip bearish on this candle and drive down to support. Honestly, I'm not that desperate for a trade that I'm going to take this today. I just don't like it. I'd rather see a closure above here to retrace some of this move. Your, what was it, 7 o'clock candle, okay, clearly reacted to this support, this 4-hour support area, and you know, the next candle we did close bearish, but we are still reacting to the same area. Quite a nice rejection candle. This candle right now is sitting quite strong, bullish. So we could potentially close above resistance on the 30-minute candle to then drive up. And yeah, gold is just messy. We pushed down and now we've had a strong bullish candle closure. We're back in this little consolidation right here. So nothing to do on gold. What I'd like to see on gold is a deeper pullback. Nice 5-minute closure. Looks like you could potentially now fill this wick. Your 15-minute is so choppy. 30-minute makes sense to fill the wick here. Nah. The 5-minute closed below this support. And you got clean candles moving down. So high probability we now fill this 30-minute wick. But honestly I'm not going to get in. But yeah, if you could get in on the break of that previous low, you'd be looking at something like that. Possibly even to move into the next level here. But it's not for me, guys. Not for me. Seems to always be these unexpected days where you get these nice moves. First day of the month. Plan to take it slow, so gonna stick to that plan. Didn't really get a good enough confirmation. I mean, your previous 15-minute was quite strong here. Obviously we respected resistance, and your 5-minute is setting up nicely, but I haven't really played with the 5-minute enough to be confident to execute on that. But yeah, I'm not going to do the whole trade called thing on the stream here, but if you got involved in that, well done. Although we could potentially react to that level, so be careful. Seems quiet. Guys in drawdown. I hope not. GJ doing something very similar here. Look at the 5-minute. Resistance formed. And your previous 30-minute closed below support here. Here was your wick up. But it's volatile, man. Check these candles. Breaking highs and lows. 30-minute broke the high of the previous 30-minute. So higher probability to drive up because of that. Gold and GJ look like they're moving in confluence. That's strange. Alright, let's see. We've got about 15 minutes here. Let's see if we can close above 163,800. Just spilled Monster all over my desk. Damn. I really messed up. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 15-minute close, nice and bullish. Yeah, you should see us move up here. Could have quite a bit of volume as we move up, but I need to see a closure above. There goes gold. 30-minute filling the wick now. That made sense since now your 15-minute close bearish, close below the support. So it's choppy. It doesn't look nice, but it makes sense for price to drive down here. Wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to see a deeper pullback, but it was expected. So yeah, if you did get back into those gold sales off of this 5-minute setup here, well done. Should be in about 20 pips of profit or so. I'd have stops at break even at this point if you did get involved. And yeah, I'd probably secure 50% or so, yeah, at 1793 and just let it run a run. It looks like we'll move into our targets here at 1788 today. Highly likely. Well done, Ian. Yeah, that was a good idea. I just didn't like how it closed above that support. But well done. You know, that's great. You see, like, I don't necessarily have to take a winning trade here on stream, but you guys can join, learn something, take away some ideas and execute on them, like, by yourself. So Ian, that is really the goal here, what you're doing. I'm so glad you're sharing that with us, so that other people can see, you know, you take these ideas, implement them yourself, practice. Proud of you, dude. You're gonna kill that challenge. Keep it up. Gotta learn to think for yourself, guys. GJ. Oh yeah. This is what we want. We don't necessarily need to close above 163,800. Just above this 30-minute resistance will be good as well. But I'll only be executing as we break these highs. Obviously not going to execute now. We've got 8 minutes left. I need to see a closure here. breaking those highs. So yeah, we should see some volume here. Unfortunately, got 7 minutes to the hourly candle closure, so let's see if we can retrace a little bit, get a closure just above resistance. But right now looking good. Wow, I see that. Yeah, I see that. If I saw that earlier, maybe I would have tried to get involved there. But it is what it is. GJ looking nice. On the new hourly, I want to just see a nice wick formed here before setting buy stops on the break of the high. I want to see us move back into 163,800, 163,875, 8 or whatever. Something like that. Five minutes left here, 4 minutes. This 4 hour, I don't like the 4 hour. I prefer to see a bullish closure on the 4 hour to then move up. But let's look at another chart here. Here's another broke on GJ. 4 hour. 4 hour looks the same. Nah. Since when are all of these brokers the same? Pepperstone. Same. Oh well. Yeah, this would be a counter trend trade, so you would want a lower risk. You see there's a potential here to get faked out, but your hourly is closing nice, strong, bullish. So the probability for price to just drive down, straight down, is quite low. Okay, we obviously could drive down, get a wick on this hourly to then drive up, but to really start looking for sells again, I'd actually want to see a bearish hourly closure here for a nice confirmation on that. Even a 30-minute confirmation to me is, I don't think it'll be good enough. You see, when you have a strong bullish candle, kind of looks weird to have a strong bearish candle right next to it. You want to see like a doji. Not necessarily, but I don't know, it's just something I've been looking at lately. You want to probably rather see like a doji hourly candle. Let's say something like that. To then, on the next hourly, drive down. Like that just looks so much cleaner. You know, what is the probability you're going to close strong bullish and then all of a sudden just get the strong bearish candle? You could. You could. I'm not saying you can't. But that's something I've noticed when looking for sells. If you have a strong bullish candle in a downtrend, you know, you probably want to wait for an hourly confirmation to then look for a continuation. Over here is somewhat of a good example. Okay, strong. But this was just crazy. This move right here is ridiculous. Okay, sorry. Hourly's closed. So let's stay locked in on GJ here. I need to see a wick down. Okay, while we wait for that wick. If this drives, there's nothing I can do. I want to see this wick down before setting buy stops on the break of the high, maybe the flip even. But let's look here. So what I was saying about the hourly, you know, you do get those times where you have a strong bullish and then the next is bearish. But generally you want to wait for like that smaller bearish candle to confirm, okay, you're moving back in the direction. Here as well. We were in a downtrend, okay, then we had this strong bullish candle here, okay. You see this candle drove down all the way to support, but then it moved up. That's what we're looking at on GJ. And then, obviously another strong bullish candle, then you had that smaller bearish candle before we drove down. Hourly closed nice and bearish, but above support here on gold. Okay, we've got a nice decent bottom wick here. Let's see. I want to see us tap into this level right here. Okay, no buy stops have been set just yet, but I'm looking at potentially getting involved in the flip. We've tapped into that level where I wanted to see price tap into. Alright. Okay, looks good to set buy stops. Going to put them at 163.875. Okay, so I'd like to have stops below the current candle, but obviously there's always a possibility we drive down, form a lower wick. Let's see. Okay, let's say stops below the previous 15 minutes. 25 pips. So stop loss is going to be 163.610. About 26 pips. We'll move stops to break even at 164.110. Do any of you guys follow UFC? Some big fights this weekend. Dricus du Plessis from South Africa is fighting. Super excited to see him back. May have to wait for a 15-minute closure here. And then I may just take a different approach. Obviously the hourly flip still makes sense, but our stops may be a little bit bigger if we close bearish like this on the 15-minute. Obviously if you're closing back in the range here on a 15-minute, then there's potentially a fake out. But still expecting this hourly to drive up. You know, we could just see us tap back into the hourly support right over here and then drive up. But our stops will be a little bit bigger than maybe 30 odd pips. Gold is moving nicely, there's just no setups, no entries, so gotta be patient. Okay, here we go, pushing back up. There's silence when we're looking for a position, eh? No one speaking in the chat. Five-minute had no bottom wick. Got 2 minutes left. Let's see if we close bullish. And then your new 15-minute. Come down and get that bottom wick and then drive up. But don't worry too much about the 5-minute here. Sorry, I don't know how long I was muted there for. But we in here. Gonna move stop loss to break even at 164.80. Currently got the stop loss at 163.610 for about 26 pips. Moving up quite nicely here. This is exactly what we want to see. Broken the previous hourly high. 15-minute looks great. Got a nice 5-minute support there. Closing above resistance. Obviously just wicking down here on the 15-minute. Let's see if we react to this previous 15-minute resistance and continue up here. Look up, let's see if we break this 15-minute. Because we've created a low on this candle now. So if we break the high, then we should continue moving up here. Have a higher probability of moving up. There we go. Let's see if we can get stops to break even. I want to see us move into 1640. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Come on, man. I think my internet is slow. Okay, well, looking good. I'm gonna move stops to break even right now. I got slipped, actually. Got slipped about half a pip. Not bad though. Make some noise. Stop being so quiet now. Got stops at break even, nothing to worry about. In fact, what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna close half. We did take a little bit of a loss just now. Let's see if we can push into 164, 150. Not closing half just yet. Oh, we're gonna push. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna close half right here. Lovely. Brilliant start to the month. Obviously, I took a loss just now on gold. Very small loss. Closed half at 3 pips. Closed full at 10. Negative. And some of you guys actually made profit off of that gold sell. And potentially even got a re-entry on the 5-minute here. So potentially some of you caught 2 profitable trades on gold here earlier. Well done, guys. And planned this trade here on GJ, waited, got exactly what we wanted. Since this is counter trend, you know what? I'm closing 75% and I'll leave runners. So you know what? Discord, guys, this is where it's gonna come in handy. You know, I'm not gonna stay here for this to play out. We've got stops at break even, closed the majority of the position here. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what happens here with this trade. Of course, there's potential to get stopped at break even, so secure some of your profit. Don't be like the crypto boys, don't get caught holding the bag. been a good week. Been a good month. June was good. July should be good as well. Oh, Shamar, you only come out when we're taking dubs. Nice to see you. Man, it's nice to see some life in the chat. Anyway, guys, your 30-minute candle is going to close shortly. I'm not going to stick around for this. I'll keep you updated on Discord. But yeah, you've had a very, very wild move down here. So looking like we could have some wild swings potentially. You know, we could move back up and retrace or correct. That's the word I'm looking for. Correct some of this move. Your daily candle also has no top wick. So I don't know, that's a huge move. It's like 200 pips. I don't know if we're going to move all the way back up to the daily high. But you have a hourly, quite a strong level right here at 164,600. So that's where I will have my take profit at. Got potential rejection zones around 164,300. Resistance at 164,150. Moving up quite nicely. Let's see. Maybe I'll stay here for 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. Gold. Obviously, I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done. Done for the week. It's a Friday, so don't lose what you've made this week. This was just the cherry on top. So be grateful, walk away, go have a good weekend. Man, where's CTC? Where is Raza? That guy wins a giveaway and then he doesn't come back to the stream. 3 Freet. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man, South Africa, you know, I think the Forex industry in general is toxic, but wow, South Africa is like over the top. So, gotta change things up. Shake it up, man. Get some transparency. Get some honesty. You know, I want to make money trading. I don't want to make money selling courses or selling signals. Although I have made a course releasing today. Stay tuned for that. It's a beginner's course, so some of you guys here are beyond beginner. I'm proud of some of you guys thinking for yourself, executing on some of these ideas I'm giving you. So some of you may not need it, and I'll be honest with you. It's really a beginner's course. You know, if someone asks me about Forex, I would have told them previously to go to Baby Pips. And Baby Pips is great. Look, it's great. There's everything you need there. In reality, there is. And look, I'm selling a course, a beginner's course. So for me to say that, like, obviously takes away from my course. But realistically, it has everything you need. But there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff on Baby Pips. There's stuff you don't need. And if you're a beginner, you don't know what you need. So I've taken everything you do need, condensed it into a beginner's course, and it should really give you some direction and a nice solid foundation for your trading career. It's not a copy paste of baby pips. Of course, we cover some of the principles, but you know, obviously it's my own, going off my own knowledge. Yeah, baby pips is huge, and it's great. It's great. That's where you should start. But I mean, if you're a beginner and you go on baby pips, you're gonna end up learning about harmonic patterns and indicators, and yeah, I mean, really, harmonic patterns. Let's have a look here. Do you guys know about harmonic patterns? It's ridiculous. Check this shit. I don't know what it's meant to look like, but I think you're better off using your eyes. Don't mind me, I have no idea what these things do. Elliott wave. Oh my word. The Holy Grail. The one and only. Elliott wave theory. So you don't need that shit. So your 30-minute closed above a previous resistance. Looking left, I'm looking at this level right over here. And we've got no top wick right now. We've pulled straight down. So that looks good. Let's see if we flip and drive up. Where's a fib? Where can I find a fib? There we go. You see, even a Fibonacci tool, there's so many ways you can lay this out on a chart. You can use the bodies. Look at this. Our take profit is around about this 0.61 level. Clearly our take profit's in a good place there. But I mean, what if you are the type to put it on the wicks? It's gonna look different. It's gonna look different for everyone. And I mean, really, you can kind of see where the market may retrace to. Obviously, we've got a support right over here. We've broke that support. You know, there's a high probability that we come back and retest that level. The fib is cool, but it's a lot of work, unnecessary. It's confusing. Don't want to confuse yourself. Here we go. 30 minutes flipped bullish. I'm so claiming that first African FX streamer title. It's already in my Instagram bio. Host of the first African live stream. I think that's dope. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna update you guys on Discord, but I reckon as we move into this level right here at 164,300, let's say, 164,300. If we do move into that level. Then I'm gonna move my stops up a little bit into profit. So let's say this candle from here drives up, moves into 164,320. Then I'll move my stop loss below this current candle. Basically just trailing my stop loss as we move up. I'm gonna put the link for the Discord in the chat quick, and then I'm gonna head off here. Thank you, Johannes. Welcome to the stream, brother. Alright, guys, that's it for me. Nice trade on GJ. So, click the link in the chat there. That's the Discord group, and I'll keep you updated. Closed half here, put stops at break even. So, if you are in this trade, secure some profit. This was a counter trend trade. So obviously we wanted to manage risk here aggressively. So far so good. Cheers guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.